People are freaking out after what was just discovered. So a new species of fungi has been discovered in Ireland, turning spiders into zombies.
Let's freaking go, y'all. Welcome back to Unreal Reality, guys. Today, we're going to take a look at some creepy videos I regret watching alone. If y'all are new here, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button so this video gets recommended to others. And real quick update, we have the official Unreal Reality Discord server up and running, guys. So listen, you've been asking for the longest time where you can send me clips or videos to react to, and this is the spot you can do just that. Fly, Eagles, fly. Go Birds, and let's get right into it, y'all.
Bro. Bro, yeah, brother, wait now. I gotta get you.
He's gonna make it.
Bro. Watch the dogs come out. Any more cars and threw some of these. Dude. Look at the dogs. Get here in the right spot. I'll get arrested now.
Got him!
In 1966, scientists conducted an experiment where they placed 5 monkeys in a room. In the room, they set up a ladder with some bananas on top. Whenever one of the monkeys climbed the ladder to get the bananas, the scientists sprayed the rest of the monkeys with cold water. The monkey would come down and the water would stop. When another monkey tried to climb, the cold water would be sprayed again. Eventually, when any monkey tried to climb the ladder, the others would beat him up to stop it. Then, the scientists replaced one of the monkeys with a new one. The new monkey, unaware of the cold water, tried to climb the ladder but was immediately beaten by the other monkeys. He learned that climbing the ladder led to a beating, though he didn't know why. As the experiment continued, the scientists replaced all the original monkeys one by one. Each new monkey was beaten when it tried to climb the ladder, even though none of them had ever experienced the cold water. By the end, all the original monkeys were gone, the cold water had stopped, but none of the remaining monkeys would try to climb the ladder, nor would they let any other monkey do so. This behavior had become a tradition even though none of them knew why.
Look, guys, if this video proves anything, it proves how crazy important our past history truly is to us, guys.
Here, please come here. Come.
Please sit down. Be quiet. I'm not sitting down. My plan is to reconstruct this whole country, okay? I'm asking for 100K or more. I need 20K by this week, okay? In my pockets, in cash. Okay, that's a demand to the government. The government is gonna fix up these buildings, fix up the streets, and clean up these streets. It's ridiculous out here. I do not like it. Okay? Lock him up.
Right now.
Right now, I'm going to mind my business. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Clear the way.
Okay.
I mean, like, what is life anymore, guys? You know what I'm saying? More importantly, who in the world is this lady and why are they all listening to her? Crazy.
With this executive order, the war on women's sports is over. With my action this afternoon, we're putting every school receiving taxpayer dollars on notice that if you let men take over women's sports teams or invade your locker rooms, you will be investigated for violations of Title IX and risk your federal funding. There will be no federal funding. So this will effectively end the attack on female athletes at public K-12 schools and virtually all U.S. colleges and universities. I don't think we've missed anything, but if we do, we'll make it up very quickly with an order.
I'll tell you what, guys, these US criminals better smarten up fast. Because that prison out in El Salvador, CCOT, is unlike any other, guys. No joke. So there's that.
So we're supposed to believe a 6 foot long, 3 foot wide piece of ice fell off of a plane into a house in Flagler County, Florida. And oh, you don't know what I'm talking about? Look at this.
So there was an incident where a piece of ice went through the next door neighbors. The neighbor next door saw the ice fall from the sky. And I don't know if you can tell, but there's a little bit of ice. There's ice over here.
So allegedly, let's just say allegedly, that piece of ice came from a plane. Come on now. Flagler County, Florida. As I always say, I'm not big on conspiracies. I'm not. But something's not adding up. And the fact that the next door neighbor seen when this was happening and didn't record any of it is puzzling to me. It's only one word that comes to mind when I see this. And the word is firmament. A 6 foot piece of ice fell out the sky into a home today. 2025 is crazy. I'm out.
A plane? A plane? Is that where we're going with this one? A plane? I hope they had Jake from State Farm on speed dial to handle this one, guys.
Scientists have reportedly discovered a lost continent unlike any other continent we have today off the coast of Australia. Scientists are also predicting that Earth could get an 8th continent and a new ocean sooner than what they thought. What if these predictions and discoveries have bigger implications than what you think? You see, an interesting theory that has been circulating for quite some time now is that there are more continents in our world than what we've been told, and that there are continents far away that have been purposely hidden from us. One of the most interesting discussions that stems from these ideas is that UFOs don't actually come from outer space or planets millions of miles away, but instead from continents right in our world that we simply don't know exists. And this isn't coming from overactive imaginations. There are accounts from people in modern and ancient history who claim to have been taken by an unknown craft to areas not in space, but right in our world that are far greater technologically than anything they've ever seen. With that being said, what if these reports of new continents being discovered or added to us, and even talks about the Galactic Federation, is just a way to slowly get us prepared to become aware and integrate into a side of the world that's been hidden from us?
Yeah, guys, I don't get this one. Like, how does someone might have discovered an 8th continent? It's pretty cut and dry. Either you have or you haven't, right? You can't halfway or might get pregnant. Not to mention the thousands of satellites we have orbiting Earth with the planes and the drones and whatever other aircrafts we have flying around out there. And they're just now finding out that we might have an 8th continent? What?
I'm not sure when this photo was taken, but this is a photo of the U.S. flag outside of the U.S. State Department being flown upside down at full mast. That is generally known as a distress signal or a sign of danger. I'm not, like I said, I'm not sure 100% when it was when it was taken, but it was posted about an hour ago, and I don't see any news reporting on this. I don't know what this means, but it seems very significant.
What do you guys think? Did some idiot just hang it upside down by accident? Or is this an actual distress signal? I feel like if someone hung it upside down by mistake, it would have been corrected by now. Today is Saturday, and it's still upside down. I just looked with my own 2 eyes, guys, so I don't know.
It's foggy as f out right now. I mean, it looks like Silent Hill in my fucking neighborhood. is February 4th, and the time is 1:45 a.m. I could hear something in the fog, too. Listen. I can't make this shit up. This is fucking insane.
Listen, guys, I'm the first one that'll tell you question everything, right? Be a skeptic. But fog, I don't know, guys. I think they're just reaching on this one.
哇塞，地上铁坏了，我操他妈！啊！慢点，慢点，慢点！已经我妈直这样吃了，我操！慢点，慢点，慢点！刹不住了，到这儿都刹不住。坏了，今天走不了了，我操他妈！那个人不打双闪，知道吧？慢点，慢点！
Yeah, so just a pro tip for everybody watching. If you are ever driving in fog so thick that you can barely see a couple feet ahead of you, it might be a good idea to either slow down or pull over. Yeah, and if you guys really want to have your minds blown, go check out the book Baron Trump's Marvelous Underground Journey, okay? And keep in mind that it was written in the 1800s. You're welcome.
So I brought my AI glasses to the Church of Scientology to see the world through the eyes of AI. Let's go by the building. I don't know, bro. There's always something weird going on over here. Like, they need to be canceled, bro. I don't know. This is too creepy, bro. I don't know, bro. Like, having these on creeps me out, bro. I'm out of here.
You know what I want to see, guys? I want to see what Disneyland looks like through these Johns. That's what I want to see, y'all.
Chicken making a noise.
You would think that if he was really that concerned, he wouldn't have literally decimated that thing to the bone.
This is the actual reason they won't self-checkouts at stores, y'all.
Check this out.
Every store is pushing self-checkout so hard. It's not about efficiency, it's about control. Right now, it feels convenient. Scan your items, pay, and go.
The reason is way darker than you thought.
Phase 1 is always about getting us comfortable.
Yep.
Phase 2, stores with no employees, no cashiers, just shelves, cameras, and drones watching your every move.
Total surveillance, y'all.
And here's the twist. It's not just about monitoring. They'll control what you can buy using something called carbon credits.
Yep.
Every product you pick up will deduct from your yearly limit. Want a fancy lab-grown steak?
Kinda makes sense why they're pushing lab-grown meat.
But that might cost you all your credits for the year.
Yep.
Luxury items will be rationed, and you'll be stuck with sustainable choices they decide are good for you. Think about it. The illusion of choice, but your groceries, your meals, all pre-approved by AI systems.
This is the Orwellian nightmare they warned us about in the 80s.
Out of line, pick up something unauthorized, and boom, the drones flag you.
Yep.
Maybe they even shut down your payment chip. They're building a system where you don't decide what's in your cart. They do. And it all starts with a simple self-checkout. Convenient, right?
It's also starting to make sense why they're moving towards a cashless society. No cash means they can track every transaction you make. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Stay weird.
Yeah, I don't know. If we're not living in some type of a matrix or some type of a simulation, I don't know what it could be, guys. Did you hear what he said? He said the illusion of choice. That's scary, guys. This is some scary stuff.
This is really fallen angel technology, and the only reason I'm saying that is because this guy's about to 1000x magnification into the CPU of your Apple iPhone. Check this out.
Watch this right here and tell me if this doesn't blow your mind. That's a human hair right there. This is the Apple CPU, the little chip that's in your phone or your computer. Yeah, watch it and tell me this is not fallen angel technology. I don't know what to say. Because nobody can make something like this. Not even a laser can shoot down that far and create something like this. Yep, just keep watching. We're going way deep. Oh yeah, we're not done yet. It goes further. Yep. And we hit the bottom.
I couldn't even imagine his response or reaction when he first learns about like atoms and molecules. My guy, it's called engineering, okay? And it's done with something called a lithography machine. Really not that crazy. It's just a bunch of really small lasers. So there's that.
Have you guys seen Justin Bieber in 2025? This isn't him in 2025. This is like 2021. Let me show you a couple years ago, and then I'm going to show you 2025, and let me know what you think is happening to the Biebs. So we'll start with 2010 with this shady character and his arm around him. And then there's this one. So remember what he used to look, oh wait, who's this guy? I don't know. He gets everywhere. We all remember this guy, and Bieber, what he used to look like. Anyways. And by the way, he's only 30 years old now, so when all those people before were pictured with him, he was a baby, he was a child. But nevertheless, 2020, 2021, 2023, 2024, and 2025. What do you guys think of the Biebs? What's happening with the Biebs?
I mean, it's called stress and aging. Let's also not forget the decades upon decades of trauma that are probably built up as well. You know, I'm sure this guy was physically, emotionally, and probably abused by all of the men that were shown in this clip. So let's give Biebs a break for once, guys. What do you say?
So here's a fact that sort of terrifies and excites me all at the same time. Some of the biggest lakes on our planet are hidden beneath miles and miles of ice in Antarctica. Exhibit A, Lake Vostok, which is under 2 miles of ice, is 3,000 feet deep and is the size of Lake Ontario. That's a lot of lake. Now imagine all the deep sea creatures that are living inside that lake. And just remember, whatever life is living inside this lake hasn't seen the light of day for 15 million years. That's going to do something to you. And by the way, the water in the lake is not frozen. It's still liquid, despite the average temperature in the area being around negative 60 degrees Celsius for most of the year. And that's because ice is actually a great insulator. Plus, Earth is always giving off some sort of heat from its molten core. Now, John Prisou is a polar scientist, and he studies life forms inside of these deep ice lakes like Lake Vostok. And one of the questions he studies is, how do these organisms survive without getting any sunlight? Well, get this. Remember our old friend dark oxygen, aka doxygen? Turns out these microbes are getting their energy from the rocks. And this is wild because for the longest time, biology just skipped over Antarctica thinking there was no life, no biodiversity there. But that couldn't be farther from the truth. There's an entire ecosystem teeming with life that is totally unique to anything else that exists on our planet. And what's even more wild is that the nutrients that are produced as byproducts of this energetic extraction by the microbes fertilize the Antarctic continental shelf and to the rest of the world's oceans. Because yes, despite being buried under miles of ice, these lakes flush out to the ocean. So what does that mean? It means we have this gigantic hidden ecosystem that is potentially shaping the rest of the planet with its water and unique biodiversity, and the study of how this is influencing the rest of the Earth has just begun. What's really interesting is that John collaborated with NASA to see if Jupiter's moon Europa has water on it. John's assessment was that the environment on Europa was very similar to Antarctica. So it's entirely possible that Europa also has massive lakes that are just hidden underneath miles and miles of ice. If you like these types of stories, then give us a follow everywhere at Teal Science.
Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. If something like that lake is so hidden and so far away, how can it shape and influence our entire world? That's what I don't get. If you guys know what she was talking about or can explain it to me like I'm a 6-year-old, please break it down for me in the comments, guys.
They have been lying to you your entire life. Everything you thought you knew about the world is an illusion. History is nothing more than their story, a carefully crafted narrative designed to conceal the truth. There is no way we built these structures with the primitive tools they claim. People fail to grasp the true scale of these buildings or the precision with which they were designed. The ornamentation is so intricate, so detailed, that it defies all logic. This architectural style can be found all over the world, regardless of the distance between civilizations. How is it possible that supposedly isolated cultures built in such a similar way? They tell us it was mere coincidence, but everything points to something much greater. It's incredible to think about how they built them in the past and how crude our methods seem in comparison. Soulless skyscrapers, structures without art. They lack the grandeur of the ancient constructions. But I don't believe all of this was built with just horses and carts. There is something more here, a lost technology, a knowledge that has been taken from us.
Yeah, I mean, does anyone else have the feeling that we're not just missing parts of our history, but we're missing actual chapters of our history? Maybe even books, who knows? Crazy, guys.
This is genuinely one of the most disturbing videos I have ever seen. It is the final footage that was found of a man who got lost in the Paris catacombs. In the 90s, a group of explorers were going through the catacombs of Paris, and they were getting pretty deep in there when they found a camera that was just abandoned. And upon reviewing the footage, they realized that it was from a man who was exploring down there, but he got lost. Watching the footage is incredibly chilling because he's picking up bones and skulls while he's exploring, but there's a point where either he hears something or he sees something and he begins running. He's running frantically and you can hear his breath getting louder and louder and louder. There's points where he doesn't know which way to turn, and finally, as he's running, he drops the camera. Based off of the paintings that people were able to see in the footage and the testimony of the people who found the camera, this man was insanely deep underground in the catacombs. He was really far into the uncharted sections. And you may have heard of the film As Above, So Below, the movie that was actually inspired by this footage. As Above, So Below is a found footage horror movie about a group of people going into the Paris catacombs trying to find a hidden chamber to find the Philosopher's Stone, the secret to eternal life, but they actually end up going into the layers of hell. And the creators of this film saw this found footage from the 90s and it inspired them to make their own movie. So As Above, So Below is based on a true story. I'm doing a whole episode over on my pod Frightful Fandom talking about the history of the catacombs, what they were used for, this very unfortunate true life case, and of course, As Above, So Below.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I don't know who would visit the catacombs alone. much less explore the catacombs alone, all right? But if you ever want to watch like a real scary flick, go check out the movie As Above, So Below and get ready to be terrified.
This whopper of a blue bottle jellyfish. Holy moly. Look at all those stingers. Wow. That is monstrous. Look at that. That's what'll sting you. That won't. You can touch that non-stop. But those are what sting you. That is massive. Far out. Touch that guy. It is stinging so bad right there. Holy sh! It's like stinging like it's about.
Can someone please do me a huge favor and let me know what part of the world these little aliens live in? Because I need to make sure I never, ever run into one of these guys.
There is a portal opening up in front of my house right now. Yep. Yo, it's getting brighter and brighter. Oh my God. Jay, Naira, Kenzo, it's like a portal. It's 100% a portal. Google it, ChatGPT it, look up portal, and look at that thing and tell me that's not a portal. It is a portal. It's round. It's coming out of the light. It's a portal. Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Look at the circle, though. You see. Ask what? Who should I ask?
Yeah, guys. I mean, super weird for sure. Definitely strange. I don't think anyone's gonna fight you on that one. But a portal, I don't know. I think he might be reaching just a bit on that one.
Have you heard the audio from that helicopter that crashed in Philadelphia? Because, baby, I just heard it, and when I tell you, I'm gonna play it and let y'all listen to it. I want to see what y'all get out of it. Because I know what I got out of it. And what I got out of it is nothing good. Anyway, I want you to listen to this. Turn it all the way up. If you have headphones or earbuds, put them in, close your eyes, and concentrate.
0, runway 24, clear for takeoff, wind 250 at 10. Medevac Med Service 056 affirmative. On departure, turn right heading 290, runway 24, clear for takeoff. Medevac Med Service 056, contact Philly departure 123.8. 123.8, Mike Tango Sierra 056 Medevac. Thank you, good day. Medevac Med Service 056, Northeast Tower, contact Philly 123.8. Medevac Med Service Northeast Tower. Medevac Med Service 056 Northeast Tower, you on frequency? Medevac Med Tango Sierra 056 Northeast Tower, how do you hear this transmission? Medevac Med Service 056 Northeast Tower. Fifty-six 098 Foxtrot Northeast Ground, Roger. Stand by one. I'll get back to you when I can. Approach to runway 24. What's going on down there? Position 755. We have a lost aircraft. We're not exactly sure what happened, so we're trying to figure it out. For now, the field is going to be closed, so no inbounds or outbounds probably.
So, what did you hear? Because I know what I heard. And also, is there anyone who can clean this audio up and tell us what it says? Because there's a lot of static, so you can barely even understand what they're saying. But if you concentrate hard enough, you can definitely hear it. This is crazy, y'all. Like, this is insane. The way these planes are dropping out of the sky and everything, this audio makes perfect sense. I'm interested to see what you guys hear, so let me know what you hear below. As always, TikTok, this is just for entertainment purposes only. It is my opinion. That is it.
I don't know. What did you guys hear? All right. That's what I want to know. People are saying they heard you're talking to the wrong people, and people are saying that they heard you're messing with the wrong people. I want to know what you guys heard. So play the clip back, put on your headphones, crank the volume up, do whatever you got to do, but definitely let me know what you heard.
People are freaking out after what was just discovered. So a new species of fungi has been discovered in Ireland, turning spiders into zombies. And I'm not joking. Some of you may have seen or played The Last of Us, which, yes, turns out is actually real. So there is a fungi called cordyceps, which essentially kills the insect's brain and turns you into kind of like a zombie, although you die pretty much straight away after. Now this new version is a lot worse. The old cordyceps is still around, but essentially just got buffed with this new update. These spiders, which are normally found in caves, have now been coming outside to spread the fungi so it can infect more. What this new species essentially does is, similar to cordyceps, kills the animal, takes over its mind. Yeah, this is real. I'm not going to show the full picture, but it looks like something straight out of a horror movie. Turns a spider or insect into a menace, a literal zombie, where it should not be alive anymore, but somehow is. Researchers are looking into this more as we speak, but the crazy thing about this is that the fungi is actually very interesting as well, as they're saying this could have medical benefits to humans as well, so they're obviously looking into that. Don't worry, this obviously has no impact on humans, it's not going to hurt you. They find out from this could be very, very interesting, so as always, I'll keep you updated.
I don't care what medical benefits it has, all right? You're not putting a spider near me, much less a spider that turns other insects into zombies. That's all I got this week, guys. Leave us a comment, let us know your thoughts, smash that like and subscribe button, and we will see you all in the next one.